Hi Twitch, hi YouTube. It's been a while. I've been tired. And I overslept kinda. Like I wanted to start the stream earlier. But here we are. It's a stream now. Also music. Music? Music. Beep. Alright. Yes, we're gonna continue with day 17. We just started last time, got some ideas, and then stopped because tired and late. But now we'll continue and hopefully finish day 17. And I guess before I do anything else, I'll quickly run the ads so that that's out of the way. Just give me a second. Hi Shrugs! Welcome, welcome. I didn't hear the confetti. That's weird. I heard stuff before. Maybe it's just not loud enough, or something is wrong again. We'll figure it out. Ahoy! Nah, it's just silent for me anyway. Is it too quiet for you as well? I wonder. Like the ahoy, for example. Anyway, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, maybe one day I'll finish this calendar. I hope that I'll be able to stream a bit more in the upcoming days, but we'll see. Yeah, oh yeah, the ads. Wanted to run the ads, so let's quickly do that. Right, Plumpy? Thanks for destroying the green screen. Thanks for reminding me that I have to change that setting. Just a second, Plumpy. Just wait off screen for a moment. And oop, there we are. Okay, screen should not get destroyed anymore. Okay, I'll run the ads. Be right back. Oop. Also get myself a snack. Alrighty, I'm back. Hi Luna! Ah, help. So remember how I said I stopped? I will, eventually. How I stopped Monsters Expedition. A few days ago I realized I forgot about a pretty important detail. There's a hint system that's meant to help with exactly what I was struggling with. Oh no. Good game design after all, not unnecessarily frustrating. Well, that's good and funny. So I did another stream and I made about as much progress as the past like 3 or 4 streams combined. Oof. So I'm not avoiding spoilers anymore, I guess. Yeah, well, that's fair. Yeah. Happy to hear that you made progress. Sorry to hear that you wasted like 4 streams of potential progress. But hey, I mean, you made it there in the end, so that's good. Hi Luna, how are you? Good morning. Sorry for not getting hit by the Kevin. Yeah, I think it's coding time, right? Right. So, here is day 17. Just to quickly remember, so we're going... Oh yeah, we want to minimize the heat loss. So basically we can go across this field, but we always can only go 3 steps in one direction, otherwise the crucible is getting too fast. Then we have to make a turn at the latest. We can also make a turn earlier. Yeah, and we have to find the minimum amount of heat loss, right? And these numbers give us the heat loss per step. Yeah, I don't think a greedy approach would solve the issue, so just always picking the smallest neighbor. I mean, that's already in the example not the right approach, because you pick the 4 instead of the 3. So greedy is not the way, so I feel like we just gotta check all possible paths pretty much. And day 17, but it's 2024, and in 8 days it's gonna be day 17. I'm basically ahead of time. Let's see, I already coded a little bit. I coded the onward function basically. And we're keeping track of what we've done at certain spots. So let me see what exactly we did. I did write a few things to help me come back into this, but I didn't think I would take a break quite as long as I did. So we'll see. These are my directions. These are my direction translations. Okay, current direction. Yeah, from the starting position we have 2 options. We can go right or we can go down. Okay, let me see again what the thing here says about how to enter. So I'm curious. Starting point, the lava pool is the top left city block. The destination, because you already start in the top left block, you don't incur that block's heat loss unless you leave that block and then return to... Okay, fair. Good. Oh yeah, and we have stupidly called it step 1 and not step 0, so that kind of makes a few things a bit meh, but alright. Oh, Plumpy. Don't play with scissors. That's not a good thing to play with. Okay, so this is our array of current positions at a given time that we could have reached at that point in time. At the start, the first step, we could either go right or go down. That's what we do. Current direction right or down, and 1 step taken at that point. So, yeah. Okay. Good. So then we have the current loss, which is for, well, at the start, just the grid data at the positions we're at in the respective positions. And we have an array of visit data that allows us to keep track. I don't understand, so goodbye. I've been hanging out on streams where I don't understand anything for a long time. It can be quite chill. Enjoy the music and maybe passively accumulate knowledge. But that's fair. Goodbye, Luna. Have a nice night. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Good luck with Durian. And Tiggy is meowing. Okay, then we have this is out of bounds function to allow us to not write all of this all the time. So yeah, if all of these are not true, then we're not out of bounds. If one of these is true, we are out of bounds. So there we go. Drawing tonight. Alright. Enjoy drawing. Bye, Luna. Current position. Length is larger than 0. Ah yeah, well, we still have stuff in our array. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, and then... So, what we do here is do the onward movement. Yeah, okay, and now we have to check if... yeah, if everything works for the left turn scenario. Like, the main thing is we shouldn't have visited that already, and the left turn shouldn't be out of bounds, pretty much. Yeah, okay, so these are where we calculate the new positions, basically. So, on the right turn, how does that work? Tiggy meowing again. We basically have to manipulate the direction in that scenario, right? So, if we do a right turn... Okay, there we go. That's our current position. Okay. So if we take a right turn, what do we do? Yeah, basically we do what we would do when we go onward. Let's start with that, and then let's edit it. And the cats are fighting in the hallway because Plumpy is a jerk again. Ah! God damn it, cats! Stop it! Hey! Can you stop that? Plumpy is a jerk. The only thing that gets me angry when the stupid cats are fighting each other for no stupid reason. Cats. Okay. Here we go. So, we get the right turn by doing what exactly? We might want to create something like... or do we? Like, the thing is, changing the direction to the right is actually... Yeah, it's just a transformation on these, right? So if we're already going right, we're going down. If we're already going down, we're then going left. If we're already going left, we're then going up. If we're already going up, we're then going right. That's basically it. So... that basically means... If we're on 0, which is right, we'll end up on... well, we don't need the 0 really, we just need a regular array. So if we're on 0, we'll then end up right, we'll end up on down. If we're on left, we'll end up on up. Well, let's go for 2. Well, it doesn't matter really. We end up on down. If we're going left, we'll end up on up. If we're going down, which is 2. Hi, Plumpy, you jerk. No. If we're going down, we'll end up on left. And if we're going up, we end up on right. Hello, little jerk. You are a jerk. Stop being mean to Tiggy. Can you do that? I know you can't. Such a little baby jerk. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Just be nice to other cats. Okay. Okay, that's my right turn. I think my left turn is gonna be pretty similar, just kinda inverted. Walker! Good morning! How are you? Nice to see you. This should be it, I think. I hope you're well. Nice to see you. Congrats on being second. Yeah, so instead of dir, we use left turn of dir or right turn of dir. That should be it, right? Guten hello, everyone! Yay! Guten hello to you too. Oh yeah, so we don't use directions dir, we use right turn dir. That makes sense. Then the same for left turn. And then we should have the new positions. Oh, I already copied it. Left turn. Left turn. Okay, cool. We have the new starting positions. How are things, Walker? Hope everything is going well. Okay. So indeed, if not out of bounds left turn. I mean, we started with right turn here, so maybe let's do that here as well. On top we did. Then let's also copy this pseudocode here. Some of it makes sense. Oh, did define a new const right turn here. And also called this left turn and right turn. That's no smart. Just call it right and left. Okay. There. Direction turned left. That's just Yeah, that is just my... this is instead of right, though. It's just my right turn array with the dir input. This should be my left turn with the direction in it. Okay. Everything okay so far. I have a job interview at 2 p.m. and I'm not really in the mood, but well, we'll see. Hope everything's fine for you as well. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit later than I would have liked to do the stream, but I think it's just good that I'm doing a stream right now because I've been pushing it back every day just because tired and other things to do, but I really wanted to do it today, and then I went for a nap as usual, and then the nap was longer than expected as usual. But instead of saying, oh well, I failed again, I was just like, whatever, we're gonna stream anyway, who cares? And here we are, and I think that's a good idea. And aside from that, course is going well, the cats are being mean to each other. Plumpy, I see you. Hey! Piggy, fine. Don't let them be mean to you. Good job, Plumpy. Plumpy wasn't mean to her. He was already like wiggling his tail though, so... he was getting ready. But yeah, and we're coding, and I think we're making progress. Exactly. Those two. He is so rude, Plumpy that is. Quite amazing. He's such a scaredy cat, but he's so mean to you, TV, right? Ah, round 1. Fight. I hate it when they do that. I already was raging a moment ago. One of the few things that makes me a bit, like I'm not being mean to the cats then, but still, it's like, it's so annoying. Why do they do that? Why do they have to make things worse for everyone? Okay, this seems reasonable. So this is basically where we check if we've been there already. So if all that's not the case, we do the funny stuff. Because yeah, then we do all this. Current step, push 1, because it's then the first step. Current direction, push. Yeah, before the direction didn't change, this time it does change, so... right turn direction. Then we have... current pause, push. And we push... right. That's the new current pause. And then we have the current loss. Push. And we push. The previous loss plus the grid data of actually copy this, but I think it's just, yeah, right 0, right 1. It's inefficient, yeah. It's inefficient on your path to maximizing happiness. We manage though, we manage. What kind of job interview is it, if you want to share? I don't know if I mean, you probably shared it before, but I'm not sure. I'm not keeping track exactly of which job interviews are coming up when. Okay, this seems like it would make sense so far. The visit data is still missing. Yeah, okay. But it's not step, it's just one. And the visit data, wait, why do we set visit data step equals 1? Oh yeah, but then includes direction, doesn't make much sense here, does it? Yeah, not really. We're missing something here, I think. Unless you want to let me see how we're designing it. The visit data. Oh yeah, no, this is what it looks like. We push on this field here. So this is step 0 basically, right? Or step 1 rather. Yeah, step 1. Why do we have step here then? Oh, because it's one more step in that direction actually, yeah. So then we don't need to do step here. Well, we do need to do step here because, yeah, that is the next step from where we are. But we need to push something, right? Yeah. All right. Before we check if it's there, and if it's not there, we will go on that field. So then for the next time, it will be there. So we have to have exactly what we have here, but just instead of includes, we do push. That makes sense. Okay. Here instead of step, we have 0, and we still don't have equals 1, but instead we have push. And we push. Wait, we still need this step though? No, we don't. That's step 0. We push not the direction, but right turn direction. Cool, that should do it. Oh, Kit is fishy. Yeah, Kit is fishy. Follow Kit. Wink. But I forgot to change the timer thingies. Let me quickly do that. Okay, it is changed. It's the one with the Freiherr dude in the kitchen of the senior residence in Alten, Borsdorf, far down in the east. I see, I see. I think that could be nice. Really depends on what kind of people run the place, and yeah, but might be definitely more chill than. Should be more chill than the other stuff that you've done. Yeah, I hope it's going to be good. And if not, who cares? There will be other options, and I mean, at least you got all the paperwork, maybe not all, but most of the paperwork figured out for now. Might as well enjoy it for a bit. Okay, that would be all the movement, I think. So the last thing we need to do is if we are, like, check if we are on the final position then. But either we do it here. Or we have to do it, like, if we do it here, we would then... The thing is that we're always kind of working one step into the future, so basically we have to check for all of these if the final position is reached then, as soon as we're there. And yeah, basically this push shouldn't happen if then the final position is reached, because yeah, maybe we should do it in here for all these. I mean, there might be more efficient ways, but yeah, whatever. I did a mistake here, left it. Yeah, maybe let's do that. We only push the new position on there if not the final position is reached. Maybe let's keep track of where the final position is, then we don't have to have too much data in there. Okay. That should be the final coordinates. So but we can't really compare. We can in a way. Yeah, okay. Well, we can't really compare arrays in the sense of comparing their contents. It will only give equals if it's the same array. We could stringify the whole thing, or we could just compare coordinate by coordinate. I think I just do coordinate by coordinate because I'm fairly sure I know how to do that without making a mistake and without looking something up. So yeah, okay. Although we could also do... Because we also have to do something if it's equal. So this would be more of an else scenario. And here we do the comparison. Do we already have something for minimum heat loss or something like that? Of current loss. Okay, then we have to create that as well. Could be more chilled, yeah, but the journey getting there is pain. Yeah, that's always annoying. You mentioned that as well. I would be pleased if some other companies would answer. So, for example, in the Mensa at the university, definitely take my time for a decision. Oh yeah. I mean, the Mensa also has nice vegan options. I used to go to the Mensa sometimes, even while I was not really doing university stuff. And yeah, it was always... Not always, but often quite nice actually for Mensa food at least. And yeah, always plenty of vegan options nowadays, so that's cool. Okay, so then we have to first create our best loss kind of thing. Never used infinity before, but this looks right. Okay. So if we reach the final position, then... Oh wait, all of this we shouldn't do. We shouldn't push any of this stuff. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. Actually, we can make this with a tannery. I don't know I forgot what it's called, but that should work. So okay, so that would be the new loss is smaller than, what did I call it? Best loss. Then we set best loss to this. Yep, that should be it. Okay, and the rest can stay the same actually. So all we do is add this to all the things, pretty much. After this, but with some slight adjustments, that's okay, we can do that, because we need right here. Would be surprised if all of this is without a mistake, but maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I did a good job. At least in, well, not in being efficient, because I'm basically writing the code 3 times. Could have solved that more elegantly, but it's okay. Wonder. Okay. Nice. Yep. Okay. Saved. Problems. Okay, you want a... Okay. Otherwise, do nothing. Maybe... Just write null, right? I think so. Yeah, okay. Okay. Where are we? Where have we forgotten one? Huh. Think of one more if here, right? Ah, yeah, just forgot to copy that. That looks decent for now. Okay. Okay. I'm curious. Of course. Why did the music stop? That's the first issue we can... Okay, yes, please continue. Okay, where are we having issues there? Visit data. How did we do this again? Visit data. This gives us all the rows. Okay, and these are the arrays for the steps, and then in these arrays we put the... Okay, makes sense. So why does visit data write 0 and then... Yeah, why is this just undefined already? Write 0. If it's not out of bounds, it should be fine, right? I'm only checking for the out of bounds, not for the small... Wait, it can't be smaller than step 3. It can be bigger than step 3, right? Because if we're taking a turn, the step doesn't really matter. Okay. So we already check if right is out of bounds, so... Well... Let's see if we can figure it out. Right is not a number, not a number. That's fun. I think I see. I have directions in here anyway. Probably. Let's compare again. What do my directions say? Yeah, definitely. This is just one number and we still have to pick it from directions. Okay, that makes sense. Understood. Okay. So... change it all somewhat like this. That should do the trick there, but no, that's actually fine then. But do we have to change it somewhere else? It might be fine. Yeah, that might have been it. Let's see. Okay. Now the problem has moved to the side anyway, so that's something. That's where we want to push something. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading 0. So that means this position is undefined. That is again confusing because we checked if it's out of bounds, right? We do some console logging here, because for some reason the other console log didn't work. At least not anymore. Okay, yeah, there we go. We have a -1 in there, which is obviously gonna be a problem at some point. But for now it should be fine, right? Because we check if it's out of bounds, and it should be out of bounds. So right is 1 -1, and our is out of bounds function says Wait, did I keep the push? Oh, down here. I knew it. That makes sense. That was the only thing that made sense. Could have made sense. Okay, there we go. Yay! It's running! But it seems to be... Oh no, it stopped. Cool. Alright, alright. That's promising. Let's not console log all of this. Let's not console log this, but let's at the end. Actually, we might even log it in here. It's not gonna be... Well, we'll see how many times it's gonna happen. It didn't take ages right now. Best loss. Let's keep that updated. Oh, console. Infinity! Infinity forever! Okay. So something is wrong there with updating that. Okay, so we never reached the final coordinates for some reason. Unless my comparison is just wrong. At least not by using a left turn, but yeah, should be in there as well. Okay, something is wrong. I think I see the problem. I might have made a mistake with the final coordinates. Let me see. Yes, should be -1. Idiot. There we go. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. Hi, Zach. Ow. Ouch. Hi, Zach. Ah, I forget how they hurt. Thanks for that. 597 times. How are you, Joe? How are you, Zach? Nice to see you. It was nice to lurk on your stream earlier, Joe. Sorry I fell asleep at some point, but I was in nap mode. Did you beat the game? I heard, at least at some point, that you mentioned you entered the last area. I wonder if after that you beat it. Okay, maybe this changes everything. Let's see. I still... Oh, there's a 12. A 12 is good. A 12 is a start. Oh. We get a best result of 12-2. Oh, wait. What am I logging there? Oh, it's probably here. This, right? Yeah. Okay. So our best result is 322 and then 315 and... Okay, let's see. What is the best result that we actually want? Yeah, well, the best result should be 102. So that's annoying. Am I keeping track of the heat loss correctly? I might not be. I should be technically, because it's keeping track for every step that we take and... Why do I get 315? So many possible mistakes here. At least it finishes. That's a start, right? It's not running infinitely. That's somewhat reassuring. We could at the end log the visited data. Let's see what's in there. erase. That doesn't tell me much. I would have to write that to a file or something. It's interesting that we have... Oh wait, that's just the... Yeah, the final one doesn't get any visits. Actually, since everything is filled, that's somewhat reassuring. Because that looks like we have actually visited every position in every reasonable way, and... Yeah... I think I see the issue. Probably. I think I forgot something. You won! Nice! GG! Only a few achievements left in the game, but I don't think I'll spend the time to 100%, but moved on to other games, specifically Portal 2! Ooh, nice. In terms of gaming, I'm also playing Time Spinner on Steam Deck in other spare time. I think it feels very much like something you'd play. Yeah, I saw the post you made on the Discord. I think I looked at it, and I think it looked interesting, but let me look again. Ah, yes, I definitely looked. Ah, yes. It reminded me of La Mulana, and like a little bit. Just like tile set-wise, mostly. Yeah. Play.
Rated T for teen.
They came for my home. They came for my friends. They came for my family.
Oh no.
Now I control time itself.
Oh yeah, definitely visually some La Mulana vibes.
I will use this power to change history, no matter what the cost. The Empire has taken everything I love. I will destroy them all.
All right. Yeah, looks fun. I have not put it on my wish list. How dare I? There we go. Yeah, no, that looks good.
Will stop me.
I should play, but first finish some of the other games I've started. Ooh, Time Spinner 2 apparently. Let's make sure that I put that on the wish list as well. And then it's gonna be released and I'm gonna do a blasphemous thing again and just like speedrun part 1 so that I can play part 2 when it releases. We'll see, but yeah. That looks cool. Thanks for sharing. I was just mentioning how I think I have probably found the issue with this. Because I'm just checking if I've been on this spot with this amount of steps taken in this direction, I think. But that doesn't, like, maybe I could take a detour here and still end up here and then go right and end up here. And then it would say, oh, you've already been there. You don't need to visit again. But that is not correct. So we also have to compare the current, yeah, the current loss at that point. So we have to keep track of the loss as well in the visit data, I think. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Hmm. Thank you, more hydrate. And congrats on being third. Some sound. Is something still playing on? No, but this should play. Boop. Boop. It is playing, okay. Oh, but I muted it. Idiot. Congrats on being third. Yeah, I think it's better for me to just focus on fewer games at once. I've realized that it's just a bit overwhelming to have to be like every time I start a stream. Like right now I'm doing only coding, which makes it so much more chill as well. But yeah, just knowing, hey, if I start a stream now, I don't have to decide what to play. I'll just keep playing what I'm playing. Or just maybe decide between 2 games or 2 games and coding at the max, but not more than that. I think that would make things a bit more chill. Okay, so I'm assuming that what we've written here kind of works okay, but we're missing some relevant information to make smart choices. Like, how do we put it into the visit data? Right now, our data structure for a given position has these 3 spots, or like 3 sub-arrays, in which we keep for each possible step in that situation, keep track of which direction we were moving in. So right down, left up, or whatever in the end. With this here, or actually we're pushing it, right? So more like, no wait, this is fine, yeah, like this. So that's what we have right now, but we also either we make another array for this. That would be annoying. The thing is, are we both coding tonight?
Wait.
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 Wait. It's not automatic yet, but at some point it will be. Yes. Yes, XD. Because... because now I can do this.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
I just spat out my drink. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't hit anything important. What the duck? I mean, I kinda announced it. It was important to do this before I start the stream. I even delayed a bit further, just to do this. I assume we're both coding. What are you coding? I'm curious. Is it duck sounds? I need to remember to trust that y'all are never joke. Exactly, yes. Everything is absolutely serious. Never joke anyway, anywhere, anytime. No jokes whatsoever, that's what I want to say. But what are you coding and how are you, kid? Hope you're doing well. I'm struggling right now to come up with a good idea on how to keep track of this important information that I just realized is important information.
Infinity years in the serious room.
I mean, technically I know how to do it, but at this point this data structure is so meh. Working on a website, but before I mess with the live pages, I'm building a wireframe first. Do you need a text editor to save the code? What do you mean? Text editor to save the code? Okay, and yeah, not messing with the live pages sounds smart. What is it you're trying to remember? That's very important. Oh yeah. So I mean, I know what I'm missing right now. So I'm having this wonderful array of arrays here that's keeping track of. Here we're working with a grid like this. This is our input data, and basically every number in this marks a position in a grid that we can visit. And I'm so far keeping track of the positions we have visited, and in that position the steps that we have taken so far and the direction we have been moving in at that point in time. So I realized that is not all the information we need. We also need the information of what our current best score in this position actually is. And now I'm wondering what the best way of keeping track of that is. Well, not only our best score in that position, but actually also our best score in that position based on the direction we're moving in, which is meh. Somewhat annoying. Because it means I have to change a few things. And I'm trying to wrap my brain around what that is. And yeah, I see now what you mean, like copy the relevant code for this. Yeah, we're getting more excited here with the music. But I wonder if I can even like start extracting the relevant code or something like that. Maybe copy it out for reference, and then maybe you can apply some sort of condition or... I think we're using different languages again. No. I think I understand what you mean with that. Or do you mean programming languages? Yeah, I mean, I understand what you mean. I mean, for now, I'm just trying to think. Like, I kind of know programming languages. Okay, I see. Yeah. I mean, I'm using native JavaScript for this anyway. When doing web dev stuff, I don't like doing it, but I'm using TypeScript, which is JavaScript. But at least I'm using a framework on top of this. Yeah, the copying, I understand what you mean, but for now I'm just like trying to wrap my head around how I would even like design this data structure, because I can't just like, it basically has to be I wonder, like, instead of pushing I could do something else, like make this structure even more complex. Yo, I still haven't done day 12. I got distracted while writing a configuration file parser. I see. Yeah, I'm doing day 17 and it's getting a bit complex. I mean, part of that is just how I'm writing it, but I think I have one idea. So, I mean, it's gonna make this not much more, not pretty at all. But yeah, so right now my visit data looks something like we have an array in an array. 0, 1 is basically what we're accessing here, for example. And in these arrays of arrays, we have like this is the position. And then in these positions, we have always 3 spots for step 1, step 2, step 3. That's the different amounts of steps we can have taken in that at that location. And then into these, we push the direction we've been going. 0, 1, 2, 3, basically. Or right, down, left, up. Doesn't matter how we encode it. So what we could do instead would be already add 4 more arrays in every one of these arrays. And instead of... instead of keeping track of the location, we could just in here write our current lowest score for that direction, for example. So step 2 in this location yielded us so far the lowest score of 45. Or, well, for now it's just empty. I mean, we don't even need to have arrays. We could just have these. What am I doing here? So this is our array, this is our 3 positions. So yeah, we could just have in all 3 positions, then just fill it with infinities. Like this, or infinities, and just when we reach that spot, we reduce that infinity. And we only keep going if our current score is lower. That should theoretically work, but I hate it. Even though Python's standard library has a perfectly fine one, that's not the point. And mine is basically worse in every aspect, except that it does things how I want them to be done. I've also spent an ungodly amount of time configuring NeoVim. I know what, I mean, I kinda know what Vim is, but I don't know. I like configuring NeoVim because it's done in Lua, which is a language that I love. You mentioned that. I have not done much with Lua, but I'm curious. Have to learn more languages. Natural ones and programming languages and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's also interesting to rewrite stuff or to write own versions of stuff that has already been done. So it's not really the point to write something better than, but just it's interesting to write stuff, and I would say. And it's good practice as well. Okay, so what if we instead, yeah, like we can just put it in here, right? Instead of pushing just empty arrays, we can push arrays that contain 4 times infinity. Why am I copying it like that? Oh well, here we go. 4 times, yeah, for each direction infinity. That makes sense. Okay, but that means adjusting a lot of my code. So let's see. Basically, whenever we check if we have been there already. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. It will always include the direction now. So here we have the step. Yeah, and now for each direction we have we have a value. So this will give me that value, right? I think so. And if it's already smaller, then that what we can get, and then we don't have to do any of this. But only then. Before we were just like, we have been there already, and now we're like, it doesn't matter if we've only been there, it matters if we have been there and scored a better score already. That might be it actually. Maybe I don't have to change that much. Still have to change this 2 more times, but that could basically be it. Maybe. Oh, we have to still like update it correctly, of course. That's the other part. So instead of just pushing here, we will update this. Yep, that would be that then, I think. Let's see if this is running for now. Seems to be running. Okay, at least we didn't completely break it. It's still running and still finishing, which is good. It might still be wrong, but it's I would still say it's progress. Okay. Oh, okay. Abrupt ending. Okay, so here as well. Why are you... Apparently that's... Okay, I was just trying to override this, but apparently that's how you put things into brackets. So delete it first, and then do this, and then do this. Okay. Check it on top as well correctly. It includes, but have this. Actually, just do this part. Perhaps I forgot something. There. Right turn, left turn, right, left. Fun. Okay. God damn it. Left turn. Yeah. Fun. Where did I write that? There. Oh no. Just keeps running. That's not ideal. Okay, we've caused an infinite loop. For some reason it's not breaking anymore. That's meh. Smaller or equal. Because if it's equal, we also don't have to do this, and we might just, yeah, exactly end up in, I don't know, no, it should actually still get higher than, right? I don't know, still, let's stop by doing that. Yeah, that didn't change anything. But still, it seems relevant, or useful anyway. This is basically what we're updating, right? So making sure that this is set to this, so the next time we get here this will not trigger anymore, right? So unless I made a mistake, that should finish at some point. Console log some things to figure stuff out. Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense to console log it there, right? I mean, we could console log for the previous step pretty much. Oh yeah, after doing all this here. But we're looking at the next position, right? This doesn't make sense to put this here. I'll put it down here anyway. For some of them. Yep, we're just counting up for some reason. Why does it not break? What am I doing wrong? It is getting the right stuff apparently, because otherwise it wouldn't. Otherwise it wouldn't keep counting up, right? So why doesn't it do what I wanted it to do? The currently existing visit data. Of this next position. We check if that's smaller than our current loss plus the loss that will occur on that next position, right? I have to put brackets or something. Is that the issue? That would be stupid. Oh, that changed something, apparently. Okay, maybe that can help. Oh, we're getting smaller instead of bigger. But how's that possible now? I mean, let's see if it stops at some point. Hi, Tiggy. Huh, it stopped. It actually did stop at some point. That's something, but I don't feel like this is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll not console log all of this time. There's my console log. Okay. Where was it? How did it? I always forget. There, okay. Is it running? Is it running infinitely again now? Or is it just really calculating a long time? Oh, we're getting down, we're getting down, we're getting down. And we're getting too far down. I think. Or was it 102? Please tell me it was at least 102. This is taking far too long, but tell me it was 102. That would be a start. 102! Alright, we're finding the right solution. It's just taking us ages. But hey, this is success. I mean, this might even be too inefficient for part 1. We'll see. But hey, we got the correct result. This is already... Yeah. Thanks for the confetti. Thanks for the hype. Also, I'm gonna read all the messages now. Sorry, quote. I was too focused on this. My pastor's called Qonfig, pronounced config. Yeah, makes sense. Qonfig, config. God, I hate two-factor authorization. I understand it's safer, but I just want to type my password and press enter and be done with it. Yeah, I feel like it really depends on the use case, the scenario. Like for some websites, I'm just like, yeah, what do I care? Like if someone gets access to this, okay, it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. It's definitely less of an issue than the time I waste every time to do the two-factor authorization and whatever else is required to do stuff then, like, or just like, you have to have this super secure password with like uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, special characters, and it needs to be at least 25 characters long for this totally meaningless website that you're gonna access then. Cool. Yeah, I want this to be the safe. I need this to be the safe. I need to type for 10 seconds every time I need to log in here because, would be the end of the world if someone else got access to this. Well. Anyway, boom, there it is. This is also the first project I worked on 100% in NeoVim. I have just realized I have put 11 keyword parameters in the function signature. All right, I'll eventually add a proper README explaining what everything does. I'll look at it and I'll not understand anything, but that's okay. Here we go. This is what you were talking about. Or yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's potentially what you're talking about. And not everything of those are, then there's more, but not everything is keyword parameters. I don't know. Yeah, I also succeeded. I broke even on freelance hours worked versus pennies vet bill. Now to get paid. Kid, you know, if you ever need vet money for Peony or just in general, you can always do fundraiser streams or whatever, right? You know that, hopefully. Please know that. We can raise the funds for the Peen. Log into GitHub, so it is arguably necessary. Yeah, that's fair. But I already use password manager so that all my passwords are different, very secure, and I don't have to remember any of them. Yeah, I've been doing that since 2008. Somehow I never got around to it. But it does sound smart. We'll be doing stream tomorrow, which is more work. Oh, the Lost Woods? Lost Woods? Oh, yeah. We have apparently Zelda music now. No, Nintendo, please don't sue me. Maybe I should change. I'm always worried when I play big Nintendo music, but you know, whatever. Sue me, Nintendo. I don't have any strikes yet. I think I'll be okay. In the worst case, VOD muted, I suppose. Yeah, so we're getting the right result. It's taking us way too long, but maybe it's going to be a bit faster if we stop the console logging in between, so that's something. We can move this down. I'm just happy that it works, honestly. Like, that is... Oh, that is actually pretty fast now that I don't console log it every single time. Okay, maybe it is sufficient enough. I'll take a break, though. I have to go to the toilet, so we'll see. This seems to be good enough for part 1. We'll see if it works for part 2, whatever part 2 demands of us. So, see you in a second.
Tiggy is hungry, so I'll throw some food into her bowl as well, and then I'll be properly back. So, just a second. Also, I'm excited for stream tomorrow. What are you gonna stream, kid? Curious? Also, never forget.
Wait.
Wait. Alrighty, cats are eating. So, just opening all the relevant things again. Yep, there we go. Never forget. Y'all won't let me forget. This is precious. This is perfect. Yes, it should never be forgotten. Just gonna do some image editing. Forgot to post about it too. Whoops. That's cool though. I hope I can hang out. I hope I will be able to stream a bit earlier tomorrow and maybe be done before you're almost done. Is the stream still running? I see some loading on the dashboard, but maybe that's just... Yeah, it's fine, okay. Okay, so, here we go. This seems to work, so let's see if it actually works with the intended puzzle input. Yep, here we are. Give me my puzzle input. It's a bit bigger than what we had, so I don't know if this is gonna work still. I mean, the test without console logging gives me a bit of hope, but still, this is much, much bigger, and we saw that there's a lot happening in, like, behind the scenes. Well, here we go. Calculating. Come on, you got this. Well, now we wait. This is just part 1. How long could this take? Not that long, right? I'm just gonna sit here and hope that this finishes soon. No, I'm actually thinking about the input data right now and how we could... like, we also can't really solve it in chunks, right? Like, if we just, like, for example, went from the end here and we're like, okay, what's the cheapest way to reach the end? I mean, kind of greedy, like, oh, it's using the 2. Then the question would be, what's the cheapest way of using the 2? It's going for the 1. But, so good for Thursday? Totally, yes, yes, yes. Cats are doing some stuff out there. I hope they're not gonna fight again. Yeah, Thursday sounds good. Got some things coming up on Friday, but I think it's gonna be fine. I don't quite see how we could... Yay! I'm looking forward to it. We'll show those piranhas. Who's the rulers of the watery grasslands area.
I was afraid of this, and here we are. I wonder, is there any way to do what we're doing? I mean, there must be a way to do what we're doing more efficiently. Maybe we could save some time by thinking more steps ahead. Like, basically consider which locations we could reach in a certain amount of steps. Hi, Plumpy. Don't sit on the keyboard, please. Ugh. Yeah, you can sit on me, but not on the keyboard. Hi, Mr. Cat. Normally you get here and crowd me before I feed you because you're hungry. What's this now? After food cuddling time? Wonder how long this will run for. I think I'll stop it and just see how much we're updating our best loss. So whenever it gets updated, I'll keep track of it, probably. Mr. Cat, stop sitting on the headphone cable. That's pretty cool. That's very efficient in terms of amount of code and capabilities. That's cool. That's nice. That's less than 10% of what it originally was, right? Yeah, nice. That's really cool. So I broke it. Now we have to wait again, just as long. Okay, here's where we update it. And since we use the tannery kind of thing, we can't really add something else, right? That's, or can we? I don't know. can't. It's just one thing there. That's annoying. Thanks, Zach. Don't want to make this into a proper if statement. Maybe I should. Okay. On my arm. Not helping with the coding. The annoying thing is that I have to do this 3 times. Because of my inefficient coding style. Okay. Coding with the cat on your arm is not easy, I can tell you. This extra weight is certainly making a difference. This is a workout now. Yeah. He's helping. You're not, though. Not helping at all. Okay, one more. One more. Soul. Now I have to type everything with my left hand because my right hand is preoccupied. Yeah, let's see how much it gets updated. There we go. First result. 4,993. That was quick. Maybe that's the result. Maybe there's nothing better. Can always try it till we come up with the new one. Maybe we're lucky. 4993. That's not the right answer. It's too high. I mean, at least it's too high. I'm still working on lower answers, right? So that's good. Seems like it's hard to get lower than 4,993. Oh no, that sucks. Hope storm is gonna stop storming soon. Wind is rude. Storm is even ruder.
My oldest GitHub repo is a little tool called MediBox360, and it was exactly 360 lines. It is absolute awful code, but it did a thing I could find no other program to do, which was to allow you to use a video game controller as a MIDI instrument. That's pretty cool. And 360 lines is not that much. I've written 154, but this could be made much shorter. Wonder if there's some mistake still in here. But maybe make this go in infinite loops or something. I was a tiny bit hopeful after it worked okay-ish at the start. I mean, I really have to think more about the input data, I think, because apparently my conditions for stopping are not quite good enough. I can think of one thing. So if our step 0 is lower than our step 1 and 2 in the array, then we might as well just set the 1 and 2 step 0 and like the 1 and 2 to the amount of step 0, right? Because if step 0 just allows us for more possibilities. Don't know how much efficiency that's gonna give us, but maybe it's something. So maybe let's go back to the to the sample data, which is sadly not the original data. It's just small enough for our highly inefficient code to work. Yeah, this is significantly smaller. Hey, look, it's 102. Okay, so let's try that at least. It's easy to implement for I mean, it's all easy to implement for everything, but especially easy for the right and the left. So that should do the trick, I think. That one. No, we also do that for the right one. Yeah, did it for the right one, now we do it for the left one, but same difference. Okay. There we go. And now we come up with something similar for the forward movement. basically for the current step or the future step and higher. We would go X there. Yeah. That should still work technically. Yep, still gives us 102. But is it more efficient? I mean, it is more efficient, but is it more efficient enough? That's the question now. We'll see. This might take quite a few things off the table. Here we have all our updates to the current best. Till we reach the best. 102. Okay, let's see. At least we get the 4993 pretty quickly. Hard-coded list though. Notes. 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 26. Is there some pattern? The funniest thing is that I definitely wrote code to generate the list and could have just put it in. Oh, I see. So there is some logic. But instead I copied and pasted the generated list. I mean, if it works... You don't have to generate it every time. If it stays the same, you might as well just hard-code it. It's less computing, right? Technically, that's not really a bad idea. Don't think it makes... I mean, I don't know how hard it was to code the list, like to compute the list. But in general, it's less computing needed. If it's the same every time, might as well hard-code it. Technically. Yeah. Correspond to all possible notes in MIDI that are part of the C major diatonic scale. Huh. Yeah. Redefining it would be like redefining pi. Yeah, so seems valid not to do that. I'm a bit confused and worried that we're not getting anything better than this anytime soon. Like, I wonder if we're in some sort of infinite loop or... But it worked pretty well and like it did a lot in our original array, so... Oops. No, cancel. Just kept running for a while and found a lot of new... shorter possibilities. Still a bit weird that it finds the first one so quickly and then just nothing. Like either for some stupid reason the first one is surprisingly good, or I don't know. Let's see what happens if we edit our input data slightly. If we remove this line and instead, for example, paste this line at the end. Pretty much the same behavior. Okay, that's weird. It's just 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and add 12 to all numbers over and over until it gets a number that is greater than 127 and stop. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it would be too much too much computing to do every time, but yeah, at the same time, hard coding is valid as well. I would argue. I'm not any authority on the matter though. I'm not happy with this. I mean, I would wish to get a result, so obviously I'm not happy with this. Now every time we reach the final coordinate, we'll get some output, just to see how often we make it there without a better result. We make it there a few times at the start, which kind of makes sense. And then we end up in convoluted paths, apparently. Oh, okay, that's actually smart, yeah. I mean, as soon as we have anything, whenever anything is higher than the best loss, we can already stop the path. I haven't considered that. That is gonna be that's gonna make it much more efficient, I think. Hopefully efficient enough. Maybe let's keep it in there for now. The console logging. So that is actually smart. Like, why would you follow paths if you have already found one path? And why would you follow any path that is worse than the current best? That is a good approach. To just like exclude that possibility. That should do the trick. Yeah, I'm following all these paths that are already at some point worse, and I keep calculating and calculating for no good reason. Like when it's already higher, it's never gonna get lower. We don't have negative heat loss. So now we check that it's not out of bounds, and damn, we can't do that in one step, because if left is already out of bounds, then we won't get grid data for it. Okay, that's annoying, but okay. We'll still keep writing it for now, and then we just have to make it into its own if statement, right? Okay. So, to fix that... Okay, but now we need one more closing. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's the wrong spot. Here, up here is where it is. Okay, now we need one more closing bracket for this. There we go. One more closing bracket for this. One more closing bracket for this. Somewhere around here, probably. Okay. First, let's test it on our original input, like our test input data. Keep calling it original, I wish. Okay. 102 still. That's good. That's a start. Now... I think this might help a lot, actually. I'm hopeful now. I'm hopeful. Yeah, there we go! There we go! Efficiency boost to the max!
Obviously this is super helpful, because every path that at some point is higher than this doesn't need to be followed anymore. Why didn't I come up with this sooner? This is like... this is throwing away so many paths so quickly. And there we go, our new result. Easy peasy. 1238. Is that correct? Probably. I'm gonna say I trust this result. With my life. Yeah! Nice! I'm not gonna die. Not to this puzzle anyway. Yay! Why didn't I come with this? Why didn't I come up with that sooner? That is the most obvious thing to do. Whatever. We learned. That's good. Part 2. Let's see. I mean, I'm happy. Confetti time. The crucibles of lava simply aren't large enough to provide an adequate supply of lava to the machine parts factory. Instead, the elves are going to upgrade to ultra crucibles. Ultra crucibles are even more difficult to steer than normal crucibles. Not only do they have trouble going in a straight line, but they also have trouble turning. Okay. Never seen this part 2 before? Okay, here we go. Once an ultra crucible starts moving in a direction, it needs to move a minimum of 4 blocks in that direction before it can turn, or even before it can stop at the end. However, it will eventually start to get wobbly. An ultra crucible can move a maximum of 10 consecutive blocks without turning. In the above example, an ultra crucible could follow this path to minimize heat loss. In the above example, an ultra crucible would incur the minimum possible heat loss of 94. Here's another example. Sadly, an ultra crucible would need to take an unfortunate path like this. Yeah, we need to turn after having taken enough steps in that direction. And then, yeah, because you need to stop at the end. Okay, this route causes the Ultra Crucible to incur the minimum possible heat loss of 71. Directing the Ultra Crucible from the lava pool to the machine parts factory, what is the least heat loss it can incur? What was my approach for part 1? You don't want to know. I just forgot the most obvious thing in the end to like exclude possibilities, but at least I came up with it eventually. Okay, I can explain it to you with the puzzle input, ideally, I suppose. Or maybe I'll just do it in some notes. So, well, basically what I'm doing, let's assume our puzzle input would be... something like this. So basically what I'm first doing is I create an array of arrays of arrays. What I'm doing is basically with this array structure, for every position in the grid, I keep track of a few things. I keep track of... let me quickly, like, because I added something at the end that I have to, like... yeah, exactly. So for every position in the grid, I have one array with 4 actually not 4 arrays, but with 4 infinities in there. Tiggy is meowing again. At the start. So at the start, for every position in my grid, I have 4 infinities saved. Actually, not only 4 infinities. I have, for every position in my grid, I have 4 infinities saved 3 times. That's what I have for every position in my grid. Like, that's the starting setup, and like, yeah, I have an array filled with such things like this. For 0, 0 it would show this, for 0, 1 it should show this, etc, etc. And then what these represent is like, this first array would be for reaching that array, that position in the grid on step
1, second one would be for reaching it in step 2, third one would be for reaching it in step 3. So here we would have to turn anyway. So that makes a difference because, yeah, and then the infinity is for the direction we're moving in. So I don't exactly remember what the order was, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the 4 directions, and like because we need to keep track of a few things for that position. So we need to keep track for all combinations of steps taken in that position and direction we're moving in, what was our best score so far. And yeah, then whenever we reach that spot again, we check, okay, is our new possible best score lower than what we had before? If so, keep going on that path. If not, stop going on that path. And the one thing that I forgot was to not only do this, which was still computationally very expensive, was to also compare, is our possible best score lower than our current best, which makes it so much simpler, because as soon as we reach the goal one time, we have a best score, and as soon as one of these things here on any path is higher than that, we can already say, okay, this path is not worth following any further. And that made things so much more efficient. Like, yeah, then we actually got a result. And fairly quickly too. And honestly, part 2 doesn't sound too complex. It definitely requires some adjustments, but I don't think it's too complex. I hope this was understandable, like what I did here. If not, let me know what was unclear, but that's pretty much what I'm doing logic-wise. So I keep going through the array and keep track of, like, in every position, where could we go from here? I reinvented Dijkstra's algorithm. I've learned Dijkstra's algorithm at some point, but I forgot what Dijkstra's algorithm does. I learned it, but I don't know anymore. Finding the shortest path between nodes in a weighted graph, which may represent, for example, road networks. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Of course I know that. Seems like I might have reinvented that, yes. Cool. Nice. That's not bad. Okay, now let's see. We have the Ultra Crucibles now. I don't think that's gonna make it too much... Tiggy meowing still. I don't think that's gonna make it much more difficult. Let's see. Part 2. Okay, let's go back to our sample data. Still meowing. Okay, here we go. Part 2. Alright, so now we have to consider when we can even turn, right? So let's see, how are we progressing through all of this? Current direction, keeping track of that seems reasonable. We definitely have to keep track of our so our window of possibilities changes. So it has to move a minimum of 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that our window of opportunity, we can only do any inputs when 4 steps have been taken. So there's no reason of keeping track of everything that happens in between. So we can move a maximum of 10 consecutive blocks. Okay, so between 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's 7 possibilities we have to keep track of. That's the steps we can be on and make a decision, basically. Okay, so we don't keep track of... what were these infinities? These were for the directions, right? And these 3 things were for the steps. So we need a few more of these. Nice. Okay, now we got 7 of those. That's this last comma apparently. Or wants it anyway. Okay. So okay, that would be on step 4, and yeah, okay, so that's nice. Now here we have smaller than 3. Now we say smaller than 7 for all of these. Let's close part 1, because otherwise I'm gonna accidentally go in there and edit stuff. Smaller than 7. Smaller than 7. Okay. Okay. So... but also, how does our position change? That's important. Yeah, I think... so for example, right, if we turn right, that is important, because right means we actually need to go in this direction a few times. So we don't only go in that direction once, but we go in that direction like 4 times, right? Because it needs to go at least 4 steps, so that would be that. Right, that should do the trick there. So every time we turn, that's what happens. Also the starting position changes. Oh, I push an R here and it still worked. That's interesting. I made a mistake at the start, apparently. Like, this push R should not be in here anymore, actually. Oh, well, it worked. I should fix that in my part 1 at least, though, right? At least I should also fix it in my part 2, but... yeah, actually, this visit data here... I think I was just lucky there. Because instead of push R, what we wanted to do there... that's my first step. And now for going right, we wanted to update the thing, right?
think this would be correct. I hope so. Oh, well, it's still working for now. Let's keep it like that. Yeah. Okay. So... for part 2, things are actually a bit different, though. I mean, this is still our current direction. But we need to have that be... I'll just do it manually, because why not? There. That should be it. Those 4 steps is what we've done at that point. And then we can make a decision. So... okay. That should be the start. Okay. Onward. Okay, I wonder if we should keep working with... Now it comes back to haunt me that I started calling step 1, step 1. I knew that was a bad idea. I should have called step 1, step 0 to begin with. I'll change it to 0 now and see what I break. So... like step 4 is step 0 now, because everything else doesn't make any sense really, unless we want to call it 4. Could try that, but I don't know if that's smart. We can also try that. That will at least propagate my previous mistake, and maybe it's easier to fix then. Wherever step is used, I gotta be careful though. So if step is smaller than 10, we can go further onward, right? Like if we... yeah, like at this point in time we have taken 4 steps, right? So that's where it says 4, 4. So we can go further, so that's step 5, step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8, step 9, step 10. We can go 6 more steps. It's reasonable. But then when we are at 10, we can go no further. If we can go onward because we're below, like lower than step 10, that works. Else...
Does it even work like this, or will we not have access to this const outside of this? Because it's like... marked like this. Onward is not defined. Okay, okay, so that doesn't work. We have to define it before and then change it. Okay. So let's just do it like this. Remove the else. Okay. So we don't need this if step is smaller, because if the step is too high, we will be out of bounds anyway. That simplifies things a little bit. Okay, so for the visit data, we actually need to... This was step +1 before. So since our relevant steps only start at 4, which is our 0, we need to go -3 here, which is basically step +1. Because this, yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think. This is still fine. Again, that would be the next step. -3, and yeah, smaller than 7. 7 is the end of our step array. That should do the trick technically. Yeah, and after taking a turn, it doesn't actually change, right? Yeah, we don't even need the steps here, because our current step is always going to be after taking the turn. I mean, push 1 is then, yeah, if it's current step, then that's wrong, so we should go 4, because it's step 4 always after taking the turn. Because we go 1, 2, 3, 4 every time, that's why I put ×4, so current step 4. Here the same. This should still be fine, because it's still like our lowest step counter till the max step counter. Okay, maybe this is it. I don't know. 42. Apparently, I wonder if that's correct. Let's see. Nope. Minimum possible heat loss of 94. Okay, I wonder what path we took. Too many arrays. This is not helpful at all. Let's not console log that. There we go. So, yeah, apparently there's still something wrong here. We get some results, they get lower, but it's not quite correct yet. Well, we'll figure that out.
The grid data here is not correct because we need to go like is our new left correct? Actually, maybe it is. Then that would be fine. Yeah, our new left should be correct. Struggle is real. Just real quick. At least it's still finishing, so that's nice. Wait, why did it still do all that? Ah, there. Is it? I'm confused. Probably right. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing the wrong visit data here already. That's not 0, that's 4. This is 4, right? Because we're going 4 in that direction. Yeah, okay. That's the spot we're at, of course. That's what I want to get the visit data info for. Does that change stuff already? I mean, not really. I mean, kinda, but it doesn't change the result, apparently. But that's already some small mistake fixed. Minimum of 4 blocks before it can turn, or even before it can stop at the end. That's what we're doing, right? Whenever we turn at least 4, and we can't go further than 10. I've made sure of that.
I think there might still be with the result here. That's something where I might not have considered some things. Yeah. Here we go. That's just no wait. This onward is still fine, but the other parts might not be ideal. Seems like we're checking this twice, by the way. Now that I look at this. Yeah, it's exactly the same, right? So we checked that before. Yeah, because we added that later, so now it's doubled, but whatever, I leave it for now just because otherwise, I mean, I think I could just safely delete this, but I don't want to mess around when I don't have to. Let's check it twice, that's fine. However, this is more interesting because here is where things go wrong. Maybe? Although not... Oh, I have to keep track of all the losses in between. I'm not doing that. Yeah. Okay. That's the issue. Okay. Like whenever I take a turn, I'm only counting one step to the right and not all steps to the right. So that's relevant. You drew space? I want to see. Show me space.
Dad, I'm in space.
I'm proud of you, son.
Aww.
Dad, are you space?
Yes, now we are a family again.
Aww. Beautiful. Family in space. Okay, at least I found the problem here. That's good. So the thing is, I'm not updating the losses on the turns correctly. So let's see, like we get the new position here, but we're not getting the in-between positions properly. Maybe I should just calculate it. While being up here, because after doing this it's gonna be a bit annoying going back again, like finding the previous positions where we came from and such. Soon. Gotta finish up a thing, but I got the main part done. Oh, okay, nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, but good job. Good job on drawing space. I'm excited. So not 4 times, of course. So this would be just the start of the right loss.
This is kind of annoying. So we have the current loss, obviously, plus the first step. That's this. This is gonna be stupid, but whatever. Yeah, it's pretty stupid, but whatever. Three times and 4 times. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, and that's the total loss done. Now we do the same for left loss. We're not gonna start doing things smart now. I could have done this in a loop, but who cares? Meh. It's just 4 repetitions. Who would write a loop for that? It's much more fun editing the same thing 4 times. Technically 8 times, because it's always in there twice, but no. Cool. Now we have the left loss. So now instead of when going right, just going for the current right position, we go for the... Actually, we have the loss already. We just go for right loss. And same thing here. Although we still have to find... So many right losses in here. Okay, that should be it. Okay. Oh, I forgot it here as well. Ah, here's still something. Seems like this is fine. Okay, let's try it.
Bam! Pos 0 is not defined. Okay. Where did I write pos 0? Of course pos 0 is not defined. Wrote it many, many times. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully that does it. No. Okay, I can only do that if we're not going out of bounds. That's reasonable. Yeah, makes sense. So we have to do this after we got these here. Okay, now only not inflate, infinity. Infinity, okay, and then if okay. That should do the trick, hopefully. I really hope. We must do the same for left loss. No, some mistakes were made. Did I forget like to close the... I think I forgot to close something up here with the... Yeah, forgot to close the right loss. There we go. Yeah, that's all. Nice. Ha, okay. That somehow worked, but 99, is that correct? Please be correct. 94! God damn it! Why is it 99? Oh wait, maybe did I keep track of it, or I don't even know. Yeah, keep track of the best loss at the end. Damn. Why do I think it's 99? It shouldn't be 99. It's my
Maybe I did something to my input data. Please let me have done something to my input data. I don't think I did something to my input data. Nah, that's just what it is. Ugh, God damn it. So much chaos in my code. Oh yes, and signature. Mustn't forget my name on it. That's gonna take the most amount of time. Well, at least we're not breaking anymore, but we're getting to a result. It's just not correct, but that's okay, right? Okay. Getting some really large results there at the start. Oh, I shouldn't set left loss to infinity. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not working with left loss here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, that's not the issue. That would have caused bigger issues if it was what I thought at first. I see the problem. I didn't update the second half of this. Ha! There we go. Small mistakes as usual. Hopefully that fixes everything. Nope, makes it even worse. Like, at least the result is more wrong than before. But, okay. Now you think it's 106. But that was obviously something that was wrong. No, wait, no, I thought but I didn't.
In fact, this is the one where it reached then like 10 steps in one direction, kinda. That is nice. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that can be quite helpful sometimes. At least I imagine so. Somewhere I must be picking up too much junk that I actually don't produce or something like that. I don't know. This didn't help too much, I think. At least I don't see how it helped. Wait a second. So if going onward, yeah, no, that makes sense. Going onward means increasing this from 9 to 10. Going right means where we were. Yeah, decreasing this by 4. And going left means increasing this by 4. That all makes sense. This seems plausible. So the movement seems fine. The way we're calculating the new left position, etc., all that seems good. used to push step 1, not step 4, which would be... Oh wait, but step 1, yeah, step 1 here is 0, step 4 on the other thing is 0. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's not the issue. That was an abrupt stop there. Space! Posted in Discord. Nice. I wonder what's going wrong here. It all seems kinda plausible, but it's also very chaotic as well. Could be just one tiny mistake in one stupid position and I won't be able to find it. I don't know how I could work on finding it. Hi, Mr. Cat. Let me check Discord. Oop-de-doop. Oop. Space. Ah. Ay. Here we go. Hi, Mr. Cat. Nerds. Look, a meteorite. That's a plane. Your mom is a plane. Classic. Hey guys, did you know space is really big? Whoa. Same. Oh, I want to... I've never seen this many stars before. Same. I want to live here. Yay. This is cool. I like it. Catbot. Wrong. Day 17. Wait, what did it say this time? Did it still say day 16 or something like that? Yeah. Alright. Mr. Cat, what the hell? What the hell? He's sitting behind my back now. Sorry. I was distracted, but this is cool. I like it. This is neat. This is space.
Are we in space yet? What's
Yes,
all that? Gotta go to
yes.
space.
Look,
Gotta go to
we're in
space.
space. Alright. Neat. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Also, your mom is a plane. Why is this not working? That's all I wonder. I mean, one option to address this would be to optimize, at least visually optimize my code for part 1, because this is horrible chaos, and if I manage to optimize my code for part 1, it might be easier to make those adjustments for part 2. Went right through the space, indeed. Bapanada. Like, all of this looks good. Here again, if we move onward, we go to step, like, position 12. If we don't, it stays on 11, and we can go either right and go to 11, or left and go to 3. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Positioning doesn't seem wrong. So where are we off?
There's another example. Let's see what my result there is. So here we should have had at least 106 is what I'm getting, and 94 is what I should have gotten. Now we have this example. Oh, here we get 71. Oh! 71 is correct, though. Huh. So here we do get the correct result. That's nice. Okay, cool. Great. So, I mean, that's kind of what I assumed. Our code is not completely wrong. Something is wrong. So here things apparently are working okay. That's great. I'm gonna try pasting the original input data once more. Maybe they just calculated it wrong? That would be funny. But I doubt it. Yeah, still 106. I mean, they show the path, so the path must be available. Maybe I'm just like stopping too soon? In one direction or something like that. I think step plus 1 is wrong, isn't it? Didn't I just do step? No, I didn't, right? Did I? I don't know. No, it is step plus 1. Makes sense. Next spot. Should it be step minus 3 or step minus 4? Doesn't make a difference right now, and I think step minus 3 was correct. Don't think we should go onward if it's already on step 10. Yeah, doesn't work. That's what I assumed, so that's correct too. Time for a little boss battling and time spin, and then bad. I'm bad at boss battling. Good luck with it though. I believe in you. You got this. And get some good rest. Then afterwards, I think I'm gonna stop this soonish as well. I might just, yeah. So annoying that it works for the other test data. I mean, I guess that's also somewhat giving me a bit of hope, but I feel like it must be related to the input being smaller or something. I'm just gonna try putting the actual input data in here and see if somehow the result happens to be correct. Like maybe it's just a one-off weird mistake that never happens again. I doubt it, but who knows. We'll also see how efficient this code is, but it seems doable. Like counting down like this from 90-something to 1000 should reach a result in reasonable time. You might not want to console log it all though, so I'll just quickly remove that. Okay. Will take a moment, but shouldn't take too long. Should take a while though. This song is Memories. Come on. I know you can do this. this still... This is not correct. Is this the whole issue? Because this should not be this here, this should be left loss, right? Wow, if that was the whole mistake, then I'm gonna be sad and happy at the same time. Okay, stop this for now and let's just see again if my previous input data would work now. That would be interesting. Mr. Cat, what's the plan back there? He's sitting behind my back and moving around and twisting and turning. Okay. Please. No, still 106. God damn it. You know what? I was a bit more happy when this was actually giving me updates on the current best loss, even if it takes a moment more. Found a mistake, fixed the mistake, didn't change anything. Counting down. Yeah, okay, this is gonna take a while. I mean, it's not super long, but it is fairly long. How long does it take to go like 1,000 down? Start. Done. A bit more than 10 seconds. 11 seconds. Something like that. $15 minutes. Roughly. I mean, if it were to go down to 0 and if it keeps the same pace and all of those non-sure assumptions. Doesn't seem ideal, but still, it's a reasonable time anyway. Somewhat, but technically it should go faster because the lower it gets, the more it can exclude. Like, the fewer options there will be. Like, the quicker it will say, no, this path is not worth following. So technically it should speed up, I suppose. Now I was wondering, talking about the Dijkstra.
Yeah, but I guess it has some more... I mean, maybe there's some variations of this as well that allow for such restrictions, but the Crucible has these restrictions of not going more than 3 steps or 4 steps or whatever in one direction at once. So that would have to be represented in the graph somehow as a restriction, stuff like that. So, but yeah, overall it is quite similar. Still counting down. I think it is actually going faster now. Quite a bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're speeding up. Look at this. Speed. Yeah, this is more fun to watch than nothing. I'm pretty sure the result is gonna be wrong, but who cares? I'm gonna try anyway. I mean, it might still give us some useful information, because, for example, if now the result would be too low, that would be interesting. If it's too high, it's just the same as usual. If it's correct, I'm just gonna say that the input example is somehow wrong. Okay, it's slowing down a bit again. This is so weird. I mean, at the same time, it maybe makes sense that it's slowing down, because it is getting closer to the final result, probably, right? So... there's more things calculated, or like more things thrown away, which also means, like, I don't know. Making progress anyway. I mean, calculation-wise. It's just a bit disheartening that... I mean, if I were, like... if I had reason to believe that this would lead to the correct result, this wouldn't be that bad, really. But since I expect it to lead to the wrong result, it's kinda... painful. Just waiting to get confirmation that this is just what it is. Well, while it's calculating, let's have another look at the example, just to, like, we can make sure that what they say is true. Heat loss of only 102.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one. 94 here. Let's basically go right, down right, and down. '94, you say, huh? 4, 5, 8, 12, 15, 17, 20, 21. That's where they go, right? Nope, not quite. They only go... No, that's right, 21. Yeah, they don't go here. 21. Now they go down 4, I think. Yeah. 21, 24, 29, 33, 39. 39. Here we go. Now it's 46, 51, 54, 60, 70, 80, 86, 91, 94. Okay, they're correct. Yeah, 94. Oh, we're down pretty far. Get a result any day now. Ah, there we go. So that's our result. Let's see if it's correct. I doubt it, but if it is, I'm just gonna take it, even if there's some small mistakes in the code. That's not the right answer. It's too low. Okay, that's interesting now. So, okay, that's what I was saying. It would be interesting if we would get an answer that is too low. Here we are. Too low answer. Interesting. So we can get too high and too low. That is... Huh. Oof. Seems like I have to clean up this code to have any chance of fixing this. I don't think otherwise it's gonna work out. Yeah, I think the general idea is not completely horrible. I think I did the right steps, but maybe I overlooked something while doing that. Maybe I can't use some of the restrictions I used for part 1 in the same way. I have to think about this some more, but I don't think doing it right now will yield any results really. Maybe I'll just use my time off stream to fix part 1 and like not fix it in the sense of like fixing the code in general, but like fixing it in the sense to make it less repetitive, put more things into separate functions, and just make this whole thing more readable. Because I think that might help with part 2 then. Let's Also, I wonder if maybe there is some mistake in part 1 already and I was just lucky that it didn't cause any issues there, but I don't know. I mean, just like that, these are pretty much the same left and right here. If we would just put that in a function, there would be much less chance for stupid mistakes. Well, we solved day 17, part 1. It's something. I'm not mad about that. But yeah, I think I have to work on my own a bit on like fixing part 1, and then hopefully we can get part 2 done next time. I'll just check out day 18 now and see what that's gonna be about. Because I'm curious what comes next. Thanks to your efforts, the Machine Parts Factory is one of the first factories up and running since the lava fall came back. However, to catch up with the large backlog of parts requests, the factory will need a large supply of lava for a while. The elves have already started creating a large lagoon nearby for this purpose. However, they aren't sure the lagoon will be big enough. They've asked you to take a look at the dig plan, your puzzle input. For example, the digger starts in a 1 meter cube hole in the ground. They then dig the specified numbers of meters up, down, left, right, clearing full 1 meter cubes as they go. The directions... okay, the directions are given as seen from above, so if up were north, then right would be east, and so on. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah. Each trench is also listed with the color that the edge of the trench should be painted as an RGB hexadecimal color. Okay. That's not up. Okay. RGB hexadecimal color code. When viewed from above, the above example dig plan would result in the following loop of trench having been dug out from otherwise ground level terrain. Six right, 5 down, 2 left, etc., etc. Okay. At this point, the trench could contain 38 cubic meters of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 14. I suppose that's not how they count it. I suppose it's really just the trench and how many pieces that are. So... Ah, dig out the interior. Okay, I see. So those will count as well. So that it is 1 meter deep as well. Okay. Okay. Now the lagoon can contain a much more respectable 62 cubic meters of lava. While the interior is dug out, the edges are also painted according to the color codes in the dig plan. The elves are concerned the lagoon won't be large enough if they follow their dig plan. How many cubic meters of lava could it hold? So the colors aren't important yet, right? It doesn't seem relevant for this here. Because it's basically just follow this plan, see what kind of loop you get, and how many pieces the loop itself has, and how many pieces are contained inside of the loop. I don't quite get what they mean by paint the edges yet, with the digging out. Like, the first part I understand. Like, here we always have, like, instructions what this should be colored and what these should be painted in. But what do they mean by the edges are also painted according to the color codes in the dig plan while the interior is dug out? Does that just mean we don't change anything about the edges here? Because it doesn't tell me anything about the interior, right? Because, I mean, this has two different neighbors. Three, actually. This one, and this one. So I'm not quite sure what this sentence is supposed to mean. But, I mean, if they mean the edges of the whole thing, then yes, of course, they will still be painted like that. Why wouldn't it? I don't know why they mention it, though. That's a bit weird. Don't know if I'm interpreting this right. I would assume that this inside so far isn't painted in any color. But then I still don't know why this sentence is even there, because this seems... Why wouldn't it be? Like... Why wouldn't these edges still be painted like they were before? Yeah, I think it's just redundant information, which is confusing, so thanks for nothing. Yeah, part 1 seems doable. Part 2 will be something with colors, so we'll see if I can manage that. Sounds scary already. Oh well, I'm sad that we couldn't get a full day done today. I mean, we got the first half done, although we even started that last time. I think, like, overall, it's like one part done, technically. We had part 1 started, and now we finished it and have part 2 started. And it isn't completely dysfunctional. For one of the example inputs, we get the right result, at least. But it is not quite good enough. So I'll fix it. But to do that, I will have to make my code more beautiful. So first what we do is write in our code. There. Here we go. First we put this on GitHub. Alright, there we go. Bam. Okay, I think that's it for today. I'll check who's live right now and who we'll rate. We got a part of a day done. That's something. And I was worried that we might not be able to do that, so that's pretty nice, actually. It's very chaotic, but we can fix that. I think it's just a lore thing of, like, while the digger is busy digging out the interior, the edge is also being painted. which doesn't matter for the puzzle. Well, at least part 1 at... Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean... Wouldn't it then say, while the interior is being dug out, the edges are also being painted according to the color codes in the dig plan? This just sounds like the final result. Like, at the point in time when the interior is already dug out, the edges are still painted according, but also sounds, I don't know, everything sounds weird in this sentence, but whatever. I'm sure it will make sense in part 2. I'll just ignore it for part 1, and we'll see how things turn out later on. All right, looking for raid targets. Yeah. It's, for me, for right now, it just seems like redundant information, but that's also fine. Dama is streaming and getting some expert berries in Celeste. Dama has been struck with COVID and recovering from COVID and has not been streaming a lot recently. I think it was mostly Alex. So, yeah, it's strawberry jam expert berries, and Dama is awesome, so let's raid over to Dama. I'm having an ad right now, but Dama stream always good stream. So let's raid over there. Oop. There we go, and some raid messages. Yeah, I think I'll work on cleaning up part 17 a bit off stream, and then hopefully next time we can utilize the cleaned up code to make some progress on part 2. I'm somewhat optimistic. Like, I feel like I didn't make any mistakes in general with understanding the logic behind it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm very curious for sure. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks Quote, thanks Shrugs, thanks Kit, thanks Zach, thanks Joe. Not sure who of you are still here and who isn't, but I appreciate all of you. Thanks for hanging out. Always remember...
Wait.
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 Wait. Wait. I love it. I was just pushing the latest change to my... Oh, okay. Latest change to what you were working on earlier, or latest change to some calendar stuff? Anyway, I think the raid is about to happen. Thanks for hanging out. I will try to stream more frequently again. I'll do my best. I want to stream more, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, bye-bye everyone. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon.